You're looking at a guy's in his second week of shingles. Oh God, the bumps and stuff went away, but the inside, man, it takes a long time, I guess, for those nerves to get back to what they're supposed to be or whatever the hell's going on inside. But it certainly brings to mind how food is important, man, for our health. Right. And so that's what Biden's looking at now. What he's doing is testing around the country how to get food as medicine, right? That's probably more important than medicine. Right? If we don't have the right food, we're going to get all screwed up and they're going to have to take medicine. And also for housing. Housing is another issue that affects our health. So now what Biden's looking at it is there's sample programs going around that Medicaid is paying for these kinds of things. So Medicaid will pay for your food. Medicaid will pay for your housing. Now, that's cool. And there's things around now. Okay, here's a sample of what's going on in Medicaid. And it's here like there's a couple of states that are doing it. You have to check your state, check what they have. It's changing every day. What I'm saying now doesn't mean it's everywhere. You have to check where you live to see what's going on. Like here, Arkansas, they're having $85 million test program, which is approved to offer nutrition counseling and healthy meal preparation for high risk and long-term poverty and poor health due to previous incarceration, foster care, involvement with the juvenile system, veterans, pregnant people, postpartum people, people with mental illnesses or whatever. So you're getting food grants. That's what's going on for that. Other kinds of things. Massachusetts Medicaid program will cover 6 months of home delivered meal and food prescriptions for unique healthcare condition. North Carolina program, meanwhile, features product prescriptions. These vouchers are good for certain dollar amounts of usable for fruits and vegetables. So you get a prescription to buy fruits and vegetables, which is out of reach for low-income people. Okay, so that's just food that's going on. So these are real programs going on right now. You have to check where you live to see if it's available. Okay, now here's another thing. Homelessness. You can't cure something. If you're sick and have to sleep on the streets. Actually, there's a shelter up the road here that where I live that is for people who are homeless and getting out of the hospital. We need housing to cure for homeless. And actually, what's happening too is here's what they're doing in the CHIPS program, which is part of Medicaid. That's for children who may be homeless, and they give you housing because you're sick. So that's right. So it's again a housing program that's run through Medicaid, and it's for children that are sick. So that's housing they're taking care of through Medicaid, fresh fruits and vegetables and good meals delivered to you. That's taken care of Medicaid. I mean, things are changing, and the services and the money is not where you think it is. You think, well, I got to go to SNAP or something like that, where they have the food, or housing. I got to go to HUD. No. You gotta go to healthcare. That's what food and housing is about. It's about your health. And that's why we're finally getting down. It takes a long way. And what's happening is I see that there's people working in the government. They're smart people, and they're trying to solve problems. And so they're solving it in unusual ways because it takes forever to get a law changed. So you take an existing law that for something that was long ago and use the same law because you don't have to go to Congress and fight that whole battle and use that money to solve a current problem. And that's what's going on. The smart people do that. And there are smart people in the government, just like there are probably smart people in business too. Probably a lot of dumb shits there too. I run into a few. It's everywhere. So you can't say everybody is this or that or whatever. It's a mixed bag. But it's being inventive. It's using resources that we have now. And it's you and me not being close-minded what's out there. You have to go see what's out there and then say, oh, yeah. Not say, I think it should be there. Oh, it's not there? I guess we don't have it. That's not so. That ain't where you think it is. Say it isn't so, Joe, or whatever that expression was. I think before even I was born. Okay, so you want to check out your Medicaid. How do you find Medicaid? Okay, here, USA.gov, and slash Medicaid dash chip dash insurance, because that's the most, that Medicaid and chip. Chip is Medicaid for kids, and it's more open for kids than it is for adults. So they're the two Medicaid. And then also healthcare.gov. You could also apply there to see if you're eligible. Healthcare.gov, right? Okay, and that is available, man. You sign up there, and you could pay as little as like $1 a month. That's it. And the new people, like I forget, like half the people are getting charged less than $10 a month for Medicare that's signed up, or for healthcare.gov. That includes Medicare. That tells you if you're eligible for Medicare too. So Medicare.gov. We have to be healthy, to contribute, to help everybody, to share our heart and love people in this society. We can't do it if we're sick and bad like I am. Man, this shit hurts inside. But I find if I'm doing something, at least I forget about it occasionally. Well, healthcare.gov for the healthcare, and for food, and for housing, and for everything. Wow, who the hell knew? And letsgohelp.com is where we help people, show you about these alternatives, not Google. Stay away from Google, please, please, please. All you're going to do is spend money. If you don't have money, you shouldn't be in Google. Google is only for people with money. And so use healthcare.gov, or go to findhelp.gov, or 211 findhealth.org, or 211.org. Those places, there are people that give you money, not just take your money.